Hey there, everybody. Marybeth Angelelli here, and welcome back. Today is Saturday, the 25th of August, and I decided to dedicate a segment of this channel, Retire with Marybeth, specifically to how to have success secrets, how to have success with direct mail order. I've been in this industry, in this niche that I've carved out for myself for quite some time now that spans back a little more than 10 years. So I just want to be able to help people who are in direct mail order, who want to have success, maybe haven't achieved the results that they've quite um, got to that desired level yet, or people looking at direct mail order for the first time, considering whether they should get involved in a direct mail order program or not, and does direct mail order really work? Well, from someone who is a seasoned veteran, got a lot of experience and expertise in this specific niche of direct mail order with both postcard marketing and mailing flyers from home. Okay, so I've done it all and I'm still currently very much doing it. And this is the time, this is the season to make it all happen. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So stay tuned, okay? I just want to be able to help as many people as possible going forward, kind of want to, give back and just consider myself, quite fortunate in celebration of, some of my recent successes and milestones that I've been able to achieve over the past year in direct mail order specifically, okay? So first off, I'm just going to start with addressing and answering here on this video today for you some of my most asked questions throughout the week, okay? A lot of people will ask me, how are you doing it? How are you having all the success and getting all the results that you're getting with direct mail? Well, like anything, any kind of marketing, you have to stay committed and consistent. And direct mail is no different. It's a little bit different than online, whereas it takes a little bit longer to really start to see some great results, where the results kind of, snowball. You start to get those multiple payments, multiple sales, and commissions. With direct mail, realistically, you've got to be at it, especially if you're new. And if you're just mailing out, on average, 90 to 120 days. That seems to be the magic time frame of getting results and having success with direct mail order. 90 to 120 days. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't have the patience. They don't start seeing results right away, and they just give up. They throw in the towel before they, even experience their initial first breakthrough with either a postcard marketing program or a flyer program. So you definitely want to have a little bit of money, and you need to be able to budget that. I don't recommend that you overextend yourself or do anything crazy or go into debt. Just come up with a budget, adhere to that budget, stick with it. I always tell people stickability, consistency. That's the name of the game. Those two go hand in hand, okay? You definitely need to stick with it. Keep going every single week. Mail out what you can reasonably, comfortably, and affordably mail out, and then scale up. And I'm going to be talking about that right now. So people ask me, Marybeth, I'm just getting started. How many should I be mailing out? Well, a good number to start with is 100, okay? And of course, this is a business. You've got to understand that, it's going to take an investment, time and money to really make it last. All right? So takes money to make money. It's not super expensive. I mean, there's so many businesses out there, mom and pop businesses, retail establishments, restaurants, franchises that are just going to cost way, way more, thousands and thousands of dollars. This is very affordable in comparison with those type of business structures and options. 100 a week, if you're doing postcards, is only going to cost you $35 because a postcard stamp is only 35 cents. Flyers, 50 cents, okay? $50. So you're looking at $35 versus $50. Now, to some people, that might seem like it's a lot of money. And it might be if you're first starting out, everybody's on a tight budget, and I understand that. Okay, but you've got to understand too that there's a lot of people that waste a lot of money too in any given week. Most people go out to at least one restaurant on any given week, or they visit the fast food restaurants. And it's going to cost in excess of $50 to go to a fine dining establishment for just two people. So if you really are serious about making it, being around for the long haul, having success in direct mail order, you just might need to prioritize a little bit better, and you just might need to make some sacrifices so that you can get going and moving in the direction of where you want to be so that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish, those goals, and reach those initial milestones, okay? So you've got $35 versus $50, postcards versus flyers. And that's really not that expensive, okay? That's your postage. Now, with a lot of these programs, there are stamp flyers. I highly, highly recommend you get with a good program that has a good stamp flyer, and you include that stamp flyer with your regular mailings. And if you do that long enough, with consistency, you're going to start to collect free stamps like I do every single week in the mail, okay? I mail a stamp flyer with all of my flyers, and I continue to get these wonderful books of stamps coming to my mailbox all week long, folks. This is another 100 here that came in this past week, okay? So just want to let you know that. That's one way to do it. eBay.com. That's another great resource. Lots of stamp vendors out there selling stamps in bulk, where you can definitely save yourself some money. If you go to the post office, you can buy a roll of 100 postcard stamps for $35. You can get stamps, you can get a book of stamps for as little as $20, or you can get 100 of these for $50. So there's all types of price points. Just start with what you can, scale up, okay? Even if you can't do 100 a week, at least bare minimum 50, okay? And then once you start to make money, reinvest back into your business, into your mailings. I've always operated under the guidelines of the 80-20 rule. That's what's always worked for me over the years. I keep 80% of my profits. I take the remaining 20% and I reinvest them back into leads. Get my leads on pill and stick labels, my stamps, my envelopes, my copies, all the essentials. And it really doesn't cost that much. And there's not that many variables involved in the equation. Okay, you're going to need leads on pill and stick labels. There's different price points for that. Okay. You can get 300 leads on pill and stick labels just like this. Name, address, full address for $30 on average. 500 of these for on average $50. 1,000 on average for $90 to $100. And that's not that expensive. You just buy them as you go in accordance with your budget. You run out, you just reorder, okay? Stock up, reorder. So you're looking at $30, $50, or $90, thereabouts, okay, for your leads. So that's the leads. They're going to be shipped to you. You can order online. You can do a phone order. I'll give you all my best resources. And when it comes to leads, I recommend with anything, never put all your eggs into one basket. For example, one lead source just might not be performing on any given week or any given month. So to make up for that, to compensate, you have to understand it's important to compensate. Have another lead vendor or have another lead list working for you to compensate for any weaknesses that might occur, okay? So it's always good to have 2 lead lists for the best results. Now, I operate under about 3 of them, especially this time of year. This is that busy time, direct mail order boom season. I'm going to be integrating a 3rd lead source here very soon, okay? So I will give you all of my resources so you know where to go, so you can order the best leads at the best prices, the best buyer leads. Now, I use buyer leads. Those are the best because these are people with a proven history of purchasing home-based businesses like this. These are These are direct mail order buyers, okay? They understand the industry, they've been in similar type programs, they're in similar type programs, and many of them aren't afraid to invest in another one, especially one that makes sense. These are people that love additional income streams, okay? So like with anything, you never want to really put your eggs into one basket. Once you establish yourself with one particular business, one income stream, it's always good to have a backup plan, plan B, just in case something happens with plan A. You have something to fall back on. That way you don't have to worry about financial disaster, so to speak, okay? So multiple streams of income. Eventually you can pick up another program, but I recommend getting one program, getting the foundation built, planting your seeds, getting yourself established, seeing some really good solid results over time before you go into another income stream. That way you have your success first. Celebrate your success with one business before you venture off into a second one. But once you're at that right place, and you'll know, you'll feel it, you'll be confident, you'll know when it's time to move on and add another income stream, okay? That's what I did back in 2007. I worked my primary business when I was brand new for 1 full year before I added another income stream, okay? So with direct mail order, work one, add another one when the time is right. And you'll know when timing is right. Lead lists have at least 2 working for you together simultaneously. Never put all your eggs into one basket, okay, for the best results. That way you're having 2 list sources. Leads are coming from different sources, and that's going to produce the absolute best results for you and for your mailings, okay? So I've talked about leads, prices, 300 for 30 on average, 500 for 50 on average, 1,000 for 90 on average, okay? So that's something to work to develop your budget around, okay? Stamps, I've touched on that. Postcard stamps, $35 for 100, $50 for 100. Check out eBay. It's a phenomenal resource to be able to save you a lot of money over time, okay? Stamp flyer, get access, get yourself in a good stamp flyer program and mail those stamp flyers out every week, especially now. This is prime time. Timing is everything, okay? August through the end of April, the conclusion of tax season. That's the best, most opportune time of year to have a home-based business, to start a home-based business, especially in direct mail order. This is when the mail's going to be the heaviest. Vacations are over. We're now in the back-to-school swing. And pretty soon we're going to be in the pre-holiday swing, okay? So timing is everything, like they say. So I've talked about stamps. That's one expenditure, how to save money, where to start. Try to do the 100 a week when you're starting out. Like I said, you might just have to sacrifice some things, but it's going to be well worth it in the end. And give it time, okay? A lot of people, they throw in the towel too quickly. Patience is a virtue. You've got to practice patience, especially in direct mail order. And it takes on average of 90 to 120 days to really build that essential foundation. That's when things all kind of come together. They snowball. You should start to see signups, multiple signups, and then you should start to be receiving some really nice profits. And then that's going to be when you can start to reinvest and scale up, and then increase the size of your mailings. I recommend when you start to scale up, increase them, by 50 a week. Go from 100 a week to 150 a week, then go to 200 a week, 250, 300, 350, and so on, till you reach your goals. It's a numbers game. The more postcards or the more flyers you mail out, the greater your income potential is going to be, and of course the more money you're going to generate over time. All right, so I've mentioned all of that, and it is a process. I mean, indirect mail, that first year is critical. That's when you're going to be building the whole business, the foundation, laying down the foundation and scaling up. And then a year from now, you're going to look back and think, gee, why didn't I perhaps start this sooner? It can realistically take a good year to really build a long-term, full-time sustainable income. If you're looking for full-time income, for a lot of people, that is six-figure potential. You have the right program, you have a higher ticket program, you've joined, you've upgraded, you have these higher levels, you're at a higher level in your program, whether it be a postcard or a flyer program. That's when you're able to leverage the system and also be in a position to receive the higher level commissions. And as you're working, as you're scaling up, as you're reinvesting, as you're earning higher commissions, you just wash, rinse, and repeat. And eventually you will, if you stick with it, and if you commit and stay consistent, you eventually reach your income goals, okay? And eventually you'll far exceed them as well, okay? You got the right program working for you. You've got the right ad copy, the right ad content that pulls well, whether it be postcards or flyers. You have a good mailing list, which you will have because the programs I'm in have good ad copy. I'm going to give you my best list lead resources. So you're going to have the winning combination. You're going to have the ad copy, you're going to have the list, and you're going to be in a good position to win, okay? And I will help you with everything that you need, answer your questions. I'm always around. I do this full time. I've talked about the leads. At least have 2 lead resources working for you simultaneously for the best results. That way you get a mix in the equation there, and you have different list resources, different people from different offline segments that you're able to reach with your different mail order offers, okay? So you don't have to worry about generating your own leads. There's no real learning curve involved with direct mail, a lot less competition. You don't got that online noise, that clutter where people are going in all which ways, causing mass confusion sometimes. It's just very simple. It's a simplified process. It's affordable. It's very scalable. It's completely duplicatable. And bottom line, you work it. You have a good work ethic. Direct mail can and will work for you. And I have living proof, living testimonials that I give to people all the time that this works. But you have to stick with it, okay? And scale up as you can. Get to the point where you have the skin in the game, where you're at these higher levels where it just, makes sense for you to just keep on keeping on and washing, rinsing, and repeating and working your business and treating it as a real business, because that's what it is, folks. You can literally be the owner of your own direct mail order business, and it's wonderful. You can experience your time freedom, get to the point where you're doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, and with that, over time, comes the exciting financial freedom, especially if you get to the point where you have these higher level flyers or postcards working for you, okay? So I've talked about the leads, what to do there. I've talked about the postage, returns now. Some people, get caught up in the returns. It's going to happen, okay? People, human nature, people pass on, people move on, okay? Those are 2 variables we can't control. But this is what I recommend doing and using, because this is what I use. I get a stamp. I got this a couple years ago, over 3 years ago at Office Max, $20 one time. It's so well worth it. It's a black inker and it reads or current occupant, okay? Or current occupant. You want to stamp this over to the left of your peel and stick label, okay? And it just makes it easy because whether the person has passed on or moved on, the mail carrier will still deliver the mail to the new occupant. So you don't have to worry about those returns coming back to you, okay? So I'm going to do my infamous simple demo of how easy this is, folks. I tell people if you can mail a flyer, you can make money. If you can mail a postcard, you can make money, okay? For the purpose of this, I'm just going to demonstrate a flyer for you, okay? Here's the flyer, folks. This is how simple it is. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Fold it once, fold it twice, just like this, like you're sending a letter to a family member or a friend. And just insert it into a simple plain number 10 envelope, plain white, nothing fancy. And by the way, you can get these if you're a member of Costco's, BJ, Sam's Club, any wholesale buying club. You can get these very, very You can get these very affordably priced, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, any of those dollar stores. Either way, okay? Take your pick. Okay, so then just simply insert it here. And then what you are going to be doing is you are going to take a stamp and you are going to, well, you're going to seal this up, okay, just like this. I like these type of envelopes just like this. You're going to seal it up, okay? And in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to take a stamp and you are going to apply the stamp. Like I said, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Apply a stamp, apply a pill and stick label, seal it up, drop it in a mailbox. Lots of blue mailboxes out there, or you can take them and deliver them to your local USPS, okay? So we just simply put the stamp in the upper right-hand corner like such. We take a pill and stick lead label like you're going to get in the mail when you order your leads. It has the person's full name, address, city, state, and zip. And we just simply pop it on right here in the center. And then we take the stamper like this, and we just stamp it right here. Or current occupant, just like this. And it looks just like that. And then you can do one of two things. I do recommend putting your return address on the upper left-hand corner. That way you can evaluate the reliability of the mailing service, of the mailing list, the mailing lead list, so that you know if it's going to be worth your investment to continue purchasing from the same lead vendor. Okay, so I definitely recommend doing that, and that'll help you along in the process. So you can either handwrite your address or you can get your own return address label. But I do recommend putting a return address up here in the upper left corner. And that's all there is to it, folks. If you can mail a flyer, fold it once, fold it twice, insert plain white number 10 envelope, apply a postage stamp in the upper right-hand corner, a pill and stick lead label, address label right here in the center, off to the left, or current occupant. Get one of these, folks. It's $20. It's well worth the investment. Office Max, Office Depot, Staples, any office supply store, even any print shop like FedEx office, any of those places can definitely accommodate you. 20 bucks, folks. Okay, well worth it. And every expenditure is something that is going to be able to, you're going to be able to utilize and use it as a tax write-off. So there's lots of benefits too. Lots of tax benefits, tax advantages to owning and operating your own business. Okay, so I just want to get that out there. And this is the way it looks, folks. And then what you do, drop it in a mailbox. Any of those blue boxes, or deliver it to your local USPS. That's how simple this is, folks. And this is the time of year to make it happen. So I've gone over a lot of things in this video. It's really simple. This is how to avoid getting those nixies, returns. Okay, so that's something there. This is going to definitely make life a whole lot easier and eliminate a lot of those returns coming back to you, okay? Or current occupant. There you go. And this is a simple process, folks. Stamp flyer program, include the stamp flyer. You can generally include 4 copies into one envelope. So a lot of us who are in this industry, who have been in it, we're in multiple streams of income. We have multiple offers. You can put 4 pieces of mail generally in one envelope for the price of 1 stamp. So make that stamp, make that 50 cents work for you. And that way you're giving people multiple options. If they don't necessarily are attracted to one single offer, you have a couple others in there as well. And you're still going to be able to reach people and increase the probability of them purchasing 1 out of 4 offers from you, maybe 2 out of 4. And who knows? Eventually they might buy all 4 out of 4. So that's why you just want to make this work for you. Never put all your eggs into one basket. I've learned that years ago. Make the 50 cent stamp work for you. Include multiple offers as you scale up, as you add additional streams of income over time. Like I say, don't get overwhelmed. Especially if you're new, get one program going for you first. It's going to take you realistically a good 90 to 120 days if you're only operating 100% offline, but it's going to be so well worth it, okay? Don't give up too fast. Like they say, winners never quit, quitters never win. And I'm just going to drop a little secret with you. Once you start to purchase these Pill and stick lead labels, you're going to get on other people's lists. Don't get frustrated when you get other people's offers, okay? Those are going to be some of the best leads that you're going to be able to get your hands on, okay? What I do is I collect other people's offers all week. I keep it in a box in my office. And then what I do is I hang on to them for about 30 to 60 days. And then I reverse mail, I reverse market these people, because these are people who are already in businesses. They've already spent money. We know these are golden tickets, okay? These are prime buyers. They have already invested in a postcard program or a flyer program, and there's a strong likelihood they might not be happy where they're at financially in these programs, or they might just want to add on another income stream, okay? So these are people that you definitely want to take their offer and you want to be able to reverse market them. So hang on to them. Don't get frustrated when you get other people's offers in the mail. Those are golden leads. These are buyers, okay? We are aiming for buyers. We want good people who have already purchased, who understand that there is money to be made in the mail order industry, because there is. There are some people, you know, folks, the mail order industry has created many, many 6- and 7-figure earners, and you can become one of them too. You just have to stick with it, commit, stay consistent, and more importantly, have fun. It can be really fun. And you know, you can involve your family members, your kids. They can help you. They can fold flyers. They can put stamps on postcards, on envelopes, pill and stick labels. You know, make it a family affair. Make it fun. It is fun. This is the time of year. This is the season. Like I always say, 'tis the season for the best in direct mail order profits. We are in it right now. You want to definitely capitalize on it, take advantage, get started, and go forward and have fun, folks, okay? We've got some good months ahead of us. Make it worth your while. It is simple. This is something with people from all walks of life, backgrounds, ages, no special skills, no special education involved. I showed you how easy it is. Fold it once, fold it twice, insert it into a plain white number 10 envelope, apply a postage stamp the upper right hand corner, a peel and stick lead label in the center, and seal it up and drop it in the mailbox. This is going to help you though, folks. I definitely recommend getting one of these. And by all means, what you can do is, when you get these other offers in the mail, I don't know if I have any laying around here or not. Perhaps not, or maybe I do. But anyways, yeah, I think I've got a couple, but maybe not. But anyways, I've actually moved them to another room. But when you get other people's offers, save them, collect them, put them in a box, wait 30 to 60 days, and then go ahead and send your offer, your postcard, or your flyer to these people, because these are going to be some of the best buyer leads you're going to be able to get your hands on and access. Okay, so hopefully I have enlightened you, encouraged you, inspired you, given you some value to help you in your direct mail order journey. I think I've touched on everything. Leads, I will give you my sources when you join me in any one of my programs. So you're going to have the upper hand, the competitive advantage to using some of the best buyer lead resources that you can get your hands on and access, just like what I'm doing. So I've talked about the leads. I've talked about the envelopes, dollar store, Costco's, BJ's, or Sam's Club. As far as postage, I've told you how to handle that. eBay, stamp flyer, and just mail what you can, okay? Number-wise, statistically speaking, if you can do 100 a week and just keep scaling up, you're looking at either $35 or $50. A small price to pay for investing in you, your future, and your success. And I believe that is about it. The leads, the stamps, the envelopes, those are the 3 major components that you need to operate a direct mail order business. Okay, and then of course, you know, you've got your ad copy, whether you're doing a postcard or you're doing a flyer. And that pretty much, folks, you know, wraps it up. You have any questions? 330-787-1795. I'll drop my links to my programs, my best direct mail order programs that I've been involved with now for quite a while, that are working well for me, working well for my team because we're working it. If you put in the time, you put in the effort, employ a good work ethic, and just commit, stay focused and consistent, don't quit, stickability, consistency, that's all it takes, folks, to be successful. You bring the right offer to people, into the marketplace. The offers that I'm working are working. They will continue to work, no doubt in my mind. They've been around for a long time now, and they have staying power. They can work for you too, folks, and they're fun. And you can get paid with the flyer programs. You can get paid daily, even multiple times a day. My postcard program pays like clockwork every single week. I've gotten a check in the mail for over a year since I've been part of it. And I'll just go ahead and let you know what I'm doing. I'm doing American Bill Money, also known as ABM. I'm doing the Millionaire Mailer, which is a flyer program, and I'm doing Cash in the Box. So just wanted to get those out there. I'll drop the links below. Check them out. Connect with me. I'd love to help you. Direct mail order is fun, and it works, and it can work for you too. And there's great potential with it. There is great potential. If you, like I say, upgrade, if you start at the top or just upgrade to the top, get in where you fit in. That's most important, to get started first and foremost. Take action, jump in, take a leap of faith like I did, and I promise you, you'll be looking back and you're not going to have any regrets. I'm here to help you, and I can share with you all the details, intricacies, my daily method of operation, my strategies, what I'm doing, how to do it, and pass on my success and send it your way too, folks. So connect with me, 330-787-1795. I'll be back next week with more, hopefully more value and more information, more training. And I know that these are helping a lot of people, so I just want to go forward and help as many people as I can, especially now. This is a time, this is a season. Let's make it happen. Let's win, and I'll see you soon on another video on how to have success, secrets to success in direct mail order. Thank you so much. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, Retire with Marybeth. That way, when I do make new videos, you'll get a notification and you can tune in. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the last week of August. This month is just flying by. But like they say, time flies when you're having fun. It's been a great summer. It's been a fun summer, but I don't know where the time went. But more importantly, we are in the season now. This is the season. This is the direct mail order boom season. Take advantage, capitalize on it, and you can position yourself for great success and set yourself up to win in a big, big way. Like I've been able to do over the years, many others and these programs have been able to do. And you can look back on this and your life will be forever changed, because these programs are great ones. They work as long as you work them. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Take care, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.